If you feel like you're getting sick and tired of hitting your head off this glass ceiling of $30,000 months, you keep hitting it, then you drop down, and basically your income looks like the tops of the crest of a wave, you are not alone. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to go from where you're at now, which is basically your income goes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Like waves on the top of the sea, it's all choppy, it feels really unstable, you will wobble all over the place, and you're really going to get very wet and drown. We're going to switch that over to the after state where every single month it's going up and up and up. The bad news is what got you to where you are right now is not going to get you to where you want to be. But if you are stuck, crashing up against that 30 grand ceiling, don't worry, this is what we're going to do about it.
The Email Marketing Show.
Good news, you're not alone. If you keep banging your head up against this 30 grand a month ceiling, it happens all the time. In fact, Taki Moore, the millionaire coach, he said this thing I saw the other day in one of his sort of slightly more recent videos. Let me just show you what he wrote. He said that there's basically these ceilings at different points, and they all begin with tens, well, with ones and threes. At 10,000 a month, that's one ceiling. You go from getting started to making 10 grand a month. That's the first ceiling. That's really hard, right? Getting to 30K a month, that's the next ceiling. The next ceiling is 100K a month. Then after that, it's 300K a month. That's the ceiling. So if you are here right now, don't worry. You keep sort of butting up against it. You're not alone. It's normal. But this is how we fix it. Basically, it comes down to two parts of this journey. The first part is what you need to do to actually get to this 30K, which is this one. And then the second part I'm going to share with you is actually how you push through, because actually what got you to 30K is not going to get you to beyond 30K. So when you're at 30K months, right? When you're at 30K months, let me just actually zoom in a little bit here. When you're at 30K months, there's basically three things that you should be focusing on. The only three things you should be worrying about. So they are, the first one is offers. Putting out offers to figure out what does your audience want to buy. That is sending emails, finding out, hey, do you want this? Is this the angle? Is this the thing you want to buy? Sending out emails that say, hey, what do you really want help with, right? That's what you're going to be doing with your audience. You're going to be inquiring and figuring out the offers to find one offer. The second thing you're going to be doing is then launching offers, right? And that's what these little crests here are. Each of those is a launch where you're testing the copy, the words you say in the video, the way you angle it, what you say on the webinar, whatever conversion mechanism you happen to be dialing in. So you're going to be doing launching content. That's the second thing. The third thing you're going to do when you're at this sort of pre-30K phase is you are going to be sending out, after launches, you're going to be sending out nurturing content. That's the content that you use to keep yourself top of mind while you're between launching these different offers. It's to make sure your email deliverability stays good, people who remember who you are, so that when you do open up your account, you do start promoting, they go, oh, I know who that is. I know what they do. Because the biggest reason people stop reading your emails and your launches fail is usually because they've forgotten who the hell you are because you've done nothing between the launches. You need to get those things right to begin with, because without those things, you're absolutely knackered before we get even started. But as I said before, the bad news is the things that get you to that 30K are not the things that are going to get you beyond the 30K. That's part two. Now, hopefully you're enjoying this video. I really hope you are. And if you are, and you're not already subscribed to this channel, do yourself a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell so you get an alert when a new video like this comes into your feed. I release new videos like this 1, 2, sometimes 3 times a week to help you to make more sales from your email marketing using email marketing and sales psychology. I don't want you to miss out on them. Also, when you subscribe, it lets me know that you're enjoying these videos, this content, so I keep making more of them, and it's free. So hit subscribe. And if you really want to get my personal daily tips on how to make more sales from that email list that you've got, then you're going to go to emailmarketingheroes.com/daily and get my daily email marketing tips right to your email inbox to make more sales. So emailmarketingheroes.com/daily. So now we're going to get into this second part. So let's get into this second part. And that is, what is it we actually need to do to actually to just rocket and smash through this 30K months? There's actually 5 things we're going to have to do. right? There's thing 1, thing 2, thing 3, thing 4, and thing 5. The first thing that you're going to need to have here is automated offers. Offers that are made to your list regardless of whether you're feeling good, feeling bad, whether you're home or you're on vacation or on holiday, whether you're asleep or whatever you happen to be doing, whether you're working on another launch for another product or doing something lovely. You need to have a bunch of evergreen automated offers that you just roll out all day long. Someone joins your email list, they go through those, right? The second thing you need to have in order to get through the 30K months is you need to have launches. People expect me to go, oh, you need to stop launching. You don't need to stop launching, because launches create this extra growth of brand new people coming in who also then go into the evergreen offers, and they compound. So they come in through your launch, but then they also go through your evergreen offer, and now they have lots more value. That's the second thing. The third thing that you need to have is something down here called recurring, and that is some kind of ongoing subscription offer. I remember years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I got an email from Brendan Burchard that said, on the back end of every offer, there should always be a subscription. And I always took that to heart. And I think he's dead right, and he's very, very rich and very wealthy, very successful. So we should listen to him. There should be some kind of recurring. What could you should have something that they join and enroll in once, but they pay for every week or every month or every quarter or every year. That allows your income to go up and up and up. The fourth thing is automatic ascension. I think that's how you spell it. Automatic ascension. And that is when someone joins one of your offers, there should be something automatic, hands off, that you don't need to do anything for, that says, hey, you've bought this. Do you want to go higher? Do you want to go even better? Let me give you an example of this from when I was performing full-time as a psychological mind reader. All over the world, I combined psychology and body language and entertain people with stand-up comedy and stuff at conferences, right? That's where my psychology background comes from. And I used to have automatic ascension built into my process. So people would book me for a gig, they'd pay me a few $1,000s, and a few days later, after they'd confirmed the booking and paid their invoice, they would get another email from me automatically. I didn't do anything, and that said, hey, I was just thinking about your event. I was thinking I could do something really special for maybe the chief executive group if I was doing something for a corporate, or I could do something extra special at this place, and it's only an extra couple of $1,000. Do you want to add it on? 9 times out of 10, people would add it on. What does it mean? I'm already showing up to do the gig. I'm already flying from here in the UK to Kuala Lumpur or somewhere to stand there and do a show. I may as well be getting, I show up and I just get paid more. That's exactly what these automatic ascension offers are. So somebody could go from a self-study program to, hey, do you want to ascend to the coaching version of it? The small group coaching version of it? My mastermind, do you want to get some extra help? Do you want to add on an extra one-to-one session? Something like that. So is there something that you can have there which automatically ascends? But it must be automatic. The automatic part is critical. And then the final thing we need to be sending emails about is the long-term contact. That is those emails you send between the launches. What are you sending to people? That is giving them value, allowing them to remember who you are, and building up that long-term relationship with them. Once you've got all 5 of these in place, and only when you've got those 5 things in place, that's when you're able to maximize the sales from your email list. This is the way that I've been able to squeeze thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions of dollars from email lists which weren't even that big. Because when we have all of these things in place, we're making sales automatically, we're adding on top with launches, we've got recurring money hitting the bank every single month, even if people don't buy anything. So we're not starting from zero any single month. People who buy things are automatically being offered the opportunity to ascend, get more value, and pay us more money. And of course, we're keeping in touch with them. All by email, most of it automatic. The only thing we're really doing manually is the long-term contact stuff and the live launches. Everything else is just adding more and more value to your business. And that's how you crash through the 30K. It's not about making more front-end sales. It's about adding these things together, and they compound and build up together, all little bricks in the same wall. Now, of course, how do you automate your entire coaching business? Well, the good news is you're going to need to be able to do that. Otherwise, this whole thing doesn't work at all. So I made another video just here. Go check it out. I go into extreme detail, show you the whole thing out. I'll see you over there.